There is no bad weather, only bad clothing. And that said, a group of volunteers resisted strong winds and rain to take part in a beach clean on Hayling Island.
We're doing a litter pick along the Hayling Oyster Beds here. It's as part of our Solent Way project, which has a number of sort of aims within the Solent area. But one of our aims is improving green spaces. So this time, in partnership with the RSPB, we're just doing a litter pick along the coast to try and make a difference to this area. Litter picks we try and do fairly frequently. We've got sort of a series planned for the summer. We've already done about four, five in this area alone. So we've litter picked the oyster beds before. In this area, unfortunately, it is quite bad, and we find a lot of sort of cotton buds, those sort of things. People still flush them down the toilet, unfortunately, which is not ideal. Put them in the bin, and that's one of the main sort of things that we find, particularly in this stretch, is you just see sort of all these, what they look like lollipop sticks, but they're just everywhere. But yeah, this area is quite bad for it, sadly, so we need as many people as possible helping us to clean up the litter here.
With the oyster beds being home to a great range of coastal wildlife, keeping the area clean is vital.
Well, I mean, it is mainly the seabirds that you get on the oyster bed islands themselves. So you get black-headed gulls, common terns, you also get ring plover and oyster catchers out there. And then also we do have the Billy Trail, which is a trail that runs on the west coast of Hayling, that runs on the back of the oyster beds. And here we get lots of different wildlife, so we get things like owls there, and we get butterflies, lots of different types of insects, as well as the flora as well. I mean, it's really important to protect these green spaces because they are disappearing before our eyes. So this is the reason why we're trying our hardest to protect this little area here on the west coast of the Hayling Island.
Nesting seabirds tend to bring pieces of litter into the nest, and they might mistake it for food and try and feed it to their chicks. It's really unfortunate that it happens, but obviously a lot of sea plastic does get washed into the shores. It can be from all sorts of sources, sort of shipping, discards, fishing. It can be just members of the public, so things like releasing balloons can be a real problem, just bits of rope, and unfortunately sort of sewage discharge as well brings bits of plastic in.
Nicole Ris for That's Solent.